I love it when Larry June gets on his R&B shit, you understand, and he starts obviously singing during the chorus, man. You know what I'm saying? These melodic hooks are something else, man, for real. So right now, we're only about 5-10 seconds in, I'm already loving it, you know what I mean?
He's mine full of greed, Pellegrino lemon squeeze, my car got slant eyes like it's Philippines, all these are
My car's got slant eyes like his Philippines. Ooh, that's a bar.
I fuck them lashes up your eyes, bitch, we finna see. I buy a coupe or some Prouve, baby. On another tier like a cry, baby.
Yeah. This production was made for 2 Chainz. This production right here was made for 2. He is owning this shit right now, bro. What's good? It's your favorite music connoisseur in me here, and I'm back again with another video. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. I'm here to react to, for the very first time, by the way, I have not listened to this project, but I'm here to react to the collaboration album between none other than Larry June, 2 Chainz, and the Alchemist, aka Uncle Al. And I am excited to get into this because, you know, I've been kind of waiting on, you know what I'm saying, this project ever since it got announced. I'm not familiar with the frequent collaboration between Larry and the Alchemist. I mean, them two make magic when they get together, man. When they link up, it's always something angelic for our ears. Just a couple years ago, they collaborated on a project called The Great Escape, which was either my first or second favorite project of that year. I think it was in 2023. Yeah, it was either my first or second favorite project of that year, man. Like, that album was extremely good. They added a third member into this duo. Now it's not even a duo, it's a, you know what I'm trying to say, it's a triple threat, and he goes by the name of 2 Chainz. And I found this quite interesting because I didn't really see this coming. I think you know, I don't really hear 2 Chainz on a lot of Alchemist productions, and I don't think Larry June and 2 Chainz have ever collaborated with each other. Correct me if I'm wrong, they may have done. So if they have done, please obviously let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I found this quite strange that 2 Chainz was going to be a part of this whole triple threat album. So yeah, I'll be very interested to hear what 2 Chainz has to offer to this project. I mean, a couple of the singles that have been released already sound really good. I think, you know, a track called I Been was released as a single a couple of weeks ago, and that sounded really good, man. And 2 Chainz slid on that, I can't lie. The chemistry was chemistry. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the chemistry was chemistry. And so yeah, like, if that tune is what we can go by in terms of how the album's gonna sound, then listen, we might be in for a classic. Listen, this has the potential to definitely be an album of the year contender, man. Like, for real. Like, well, hip hop, I'm just so encouraged by just producers now producing full projects. I mean, Alchemist has been doing it for a while now, and you know, he's done it to an extreme high level. But like, more and more artists are doing this nowadays. Hit Boy produced a whole album for Nas, and Pharrell is doing the new Clips project. It's gonna be exclusively produced all by him. So I'm loving the fact that we're going back to the old school. You know what I'm trying to say? The old school of hip hop, when one producer, you know, produces a whole album. And I think even Dr. Dre as well. Dr. Dre did it with Snoop Dogg. He did it with yeah, the Snoop Dogg album recently. I think the album was called Missionary. Yeah, I think that was exclusively produced by Dr. Dre. So yeah, man, I love to see it, man. I love to see it. Long may it continue. As always, I'm not gonna waste no more time. This collaboration project is called Life is Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can already tell that, you know what I mean, this project is gonna just be a smooth listen, man. It's gonna be very soulful. Obviously, before we get into the album reaction, I'm gonna need everybody to like, comment, and subscribe, man. So close to reaching our milestone of 10K subscribers. We're about 45 subs off. So please help us get to that milestone, ladies and gentlemen. We've got so much more content in the way, and thank you for your continued support, man. But listen, without further ado, let's get into this. This is the collaboration project called Life is Beautiful by Larry June, 2 Chainz, and Uncle Al. Let's go. First track off of this project is called Munyon Canyon. Munyon, I think I've said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Munyon Canyon. Let's go. Let's see how this one sounds, man.
Good morning, bitch ass nigga. No numbers and shit.
I switch whips in the AM, pick up the bagel with the cream cheese, and smoke with a view with a sauce of meat. Hope for the ones still in the streets. Never had a job, never had a G.
Listen, this is something about Alchemist Productions, yeah, that just make you feel like you're on another planet, man. Honestly, They make you feel like you're floating. They make you feel like it's taking you into another dimension. Like, flipping out. Like, listen, Alchemist is on a generational run right now. He's on a generational run that I've only seen a handful of producers go on. Just from a sonic and a artistry point of view, like, he's just on a different level. He's just on a different level. Like, but yeah, there's only a handful that have gone on this type of run, and Alchemist is definitely in that conversation right now, man. He's on an insane run, bro.
Every V12 you can think. 20 cameras on my crib when I go to sleep. Never had a bitch that was hard to keep. Found out one solid hoe is all I need. I done touched baggage climb at 7 cities, 7 whips. I mean, hey, I forgot the G. If I get it OT, then the profit me. Left a little water on it, and I cut it clean. Even bagging up shut, I need everything. When it's slow, I still mad time. But I know it won't be the same.
Come on, 2 Chainz. Oh.
Bees, mind full of greed, Pellegrino lemon squeeze. My car got slanted eyes like it's Philippines. All these are
My car's got slant eyes like it's Philippines. Ooh, that's a bar. That's a bar. Listen, 2 Chainz is floating on this already, you know. 2 Chainz is floating on this record already. Oof.
meant to tease was meant to be. Before you do it physically, you gotta think it mentally.
Facts.
If I put my mind to it, I get it eventually. Started off poor, but I'll buy a hoe potentially.
Started off poor, but I'll buy a hoe potentially. Yo, 2 Chainz is actually coming with it, you know. Right now, he's out doing Larry June. I can't even lie. Hey, oof. Because you know what it is? I've never heard 2 Chainz on this type of production before. So, yo, this might bring out a whole nother side of him that I've never seen. And he might actually be for the better. Okay, 2 Chainz.
Propensity, bitches missing me. Niggas know I had ground cheap. Ain't no mystery. No, I got the bitch off the hook. Bitches in the sea. Take it out your name. Put it in a business entity. Been making millions. I fuck them lashes off your eyes. Bitch, we finna see. I buy a coupe or some Prouve, baby. On another tier like a cry, baby. One.
This production was made for 2 Chainz. This production right here was made for 2. He is owning this shit right now, bro. Yo, them vocal chops in the background. Oof.
That's what it's about.
The high pitch,
Down so
the opera octaves. Oof.
what they feel.
I don't even know what to say about that one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I've said it a million times, but I'm of the opinion that anytime you make an album, your first track has to be one of your best tracks. You understand? It has to be, because for me personally as a listener, like, if your first track doesn't draw me in, then I wouldn't go as far as to say you've lost me, but yeah, my expectation levels for, you know, your project goes a bit down, because I believe that you need to hit people in the mouth, straight in the mouth from the get-go. You know, you need to grab the listener's attention. First impressions always count, as they say. So for me, your first track needs to be fire, and that was beyond fire, bro. Like, that literally is going to be one of my favorite cuts off the tape, and this is only the first track. This is how you start off an album. Munyon Canyon. Yeah, wow. Like, obviously Larry June is Larry June. Larry June is always going to kill these type of Alchemist productions or beats. But 2 Chainz really surprised me on this. He was the MVP of this track between the two, in my opinion. I didn't really expect that from 2 Chainz. And bear in mind, I don't think 2 Chainz is a bad rapper. I don't, but I don't consider him one of the elites. So yeah, but listen, on this track, yeah, he was the MVP. He came with it, bro. Like, his bars, his flow, like his rhyming, like, bro, everything was on point. So the next track is track number 2, and it's called Colossal. Whoa.
They scene. Ha. Yesterday when I woke up, I ate lots. Said she wanna drip my keys. False. Everything I do is real beat. Colossal. Everything I do is real. Colossal. Everything I do is real. Bag, body bag, kinda fast. Smoke some gas, pour a drink, and try to laugh. That's my dog, ain't no lag. Nonetheless, I surpass. You ain't first, then you last. Fuck the hearse, fuck the grass. Oh shit, hell no, I don't have a cent. See the trencher element, dirty scale element. Almost show my residence, almost show my fire, but I ain't want no evidence. What a proof.
Photo kill, take you moving solo. Modern architecture in my condo right. GP motor, floater still at windows, tape, red, folded wood extended. Sip of green juice, smack a bitch, biscuit with the muzzle. Eyes closed, count a buck, white kicks in the trunk. Color ticket, rockin' bucks, count a chicken, nigga up. Bitches M's in the tub, like a bread, bitch I'm up. I just call it, niggas talking up the neck, never talking about a check. Do it big, nothing.
Yeah, so that was Colossal, man, and I can't lie, I'm very conflicted about that track because I thought the hook was great. The hook was great, and the beat was insane, man. Like the beat was real punchy, real aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like the beat was definitely hard hitting, but 2 Chainz and Larry kind of disappointed me. You know, like their verses, sorry, kind of disappointed me. I can't lie. I don't think the flow and the cadence that they used for this track really sort of matched up with the beat. I just don't think that they were in sync. I don't know, man. Something was a bit off. Like, you know, I don't know. It wasn't a bad track whatsoever, but I can imagine that this is going to be one of my least favorites off of the album, and it's a shame because yeah, I think the beat was cold. I thought the beat was cold, and like I said, the hook was great. But yeah, 2 Chainz' verse and also Larry June's verse as well fell a bit flat for me. I can't lie. So I'm feeling different about that one still. But yeah, it's not a bad track, but it's not gonna be my favorite. I can tell you that for free. Next track is a single that they've already released. This is one of the singles that I've heard, and it's called I Been. Listen, I think this track is an absolute banger, but yeah, obviously, you know, for the sake of this album reaction, I'm gonna pretend like I never heard it. You know what I'm saying? See, this is more like it. Whoa.
In my business, drinking water, doing crunches, getting paid for discussions over Alchemist production. Use a roses for suggestion.
Getting paid for discussions on Alchemist Productions. Hey, you talk your shit,
Well,
to
rolly when I'm fucking. You need to put a condom on, cause you may not be that lucky. They got bad beat
Facts.
now.
You gotta put that condom on because you may not be so lucky. You gotta think with your head instead of your dick. You know what I'm saying? You have to, bro. Like, you have to. And that's why you always gotta put a strap on, man. Always take precaution. Never ever think that you can get away with it if you just do it once, you know what I mean? Listen, that one time you do it could be the time that, you know what I'm saying, you end up getting a girl pregnant and then the whole trajectory of your life changes, you know what I mean? So always wrap it up, man. 2 Chainz is talking facts.
Our nose goes when the sun down. Caught him walking to his car, gave his ass the rundown. Getting high on the jet, trying to calm down.
Like a Mona Lisa. Hit the Rory 2 times, 500 a piece. I jump rope in the morning to make a dub release. And it's water that I'm sipping from a private spring. Come from them projects, but did a lot of things. Where them kilos came through and swallowed your drink. Niggas beefing over hoes, man, that's out of pocket. I'm in the tropics, lighting up sun with Cartier lighters.
Tell him.
Trying to dodge all the scandals like the potholes in the Atlanta. Pour some codeine in my Fanta, drinking codeine in my Phantom. Got my on my bandana, came with 3 hoes like I'm Sandler, yes. Way to throw it back like Mitchell and Ness.
Yep.
Hustle plus passion equals success.
Facts.
Soon as I walk in, I kiss on the flesh. He ain't even gotta tell me I know I'm blessed.
Had to cut off all my hoes and just focus on yin. If I can make a few of them, then I can do it again. This pinky ring costs $1, I be catting for real. I got
Oh, so cool. Hey. The soulful sample drop.
How much
life experience.
Yeah, that track, oh my days, man. Literally. Oh, obviously I've already heard it, so I was just really enjoying listening to it again, but it's just so sweet, man. I mean, we're going to be saying this a lot, but the production from Al is this next level, man. The soulful sample chops, that's his specialty for real. And both 2 Chainz and, you know, Larry were back to just barring, man. Barring and just riding the beat, pause. Effortlessly. Their storytelling element of their verses were very on point. Like, they both complimented each other so well on this track, man. A little back and forth between them, man. I love that still. And right now, I can't lie, the duo is making sense. You know, not even the duo, the triple threat. You know what I'm saying, of Al, 2 Chainz, and Larry June. It's making sense to me now. It's making sense to me. They haven't just been thrown together. Like, this is a well thought out collaboration. You know what I'm saying? Them are complementing one another very well. Like, I can feel the synergy between them when I hear the tracks. So that's good to know. And like I said, we're only the 3rd track in, so it bodes well for the rest of the tape. So track number 4 is called LSC.
Gas in the trap house, black couch with the TV on, mama passed out. Nigga waist lean on the pool table and crapped out. Damn God, guess I'm knocked the left and neck on campfire. Got a pretty girl playing at my pretty girl on standby. No doubt, I got mouths to feed. I'm the man of the house. Man, have you ever been depressed and still crack a smile? Like somebody fuck with me, man, I'm going viral. I smell like Porsche Benny Hunters. I never let them see me sweat even in the summer. Pistol in my wifey's name. I got more blues than B.B. King. I told my son, you gon' be a king. Put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Facts.
I got my car in a LLC.
We can't think anything. Playing tennis with my neighbor, talking about infrastructure. Might need a bigger team. Check out a month just to watch TV. Get my spare times watching MTV. Thinking about a bigger crib. Fresh rose, what I say you hold. It is what it is. You niggas be tender with these hoes. I go hard on. If you not really my bitch, I ain't copy shit.
Okay.
Walk in the city with my low key, a fresh bull.
Oh, that was cold. That was fire, man. That was fire. Slightly different, you know, sonic production from Alchemist, but literally, it was still fire, man. And again, 2 Chainz and Larry June just bringing heat, man. I always say that you can be the greatest writer, but, you know, if the production is not to your liking, or if the production is not A1, like, that verse you wrote, or that bar you wrote, it's just not gonna hit the same, does it? It doesn't make sense. Like, production can elevate, you know what I'm saying? It can elevate your songwriting to a whole nother level, man. It can elevate your musicality, your artistry to another level, and that's exactly what Alchemist production is doing to both Larry June and 2 Chainz, especially 2 Chainz, because listen, I've heard Larry June on Alchemist productions before, you know what I'm saying? I've heard him, and he's always killed it, but 2 Chainz is the one that's really surprising me at the moment, man. It seems like Alchemist is getting the best out of 2 Chainz, which is very, very good to see, man, do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're referring to LLC as obviously a limited liability company, which is what it stands for. Something that offers limited liability protection to its owners. So essentially, I think they're bragging about what they own, which is a huge flex within itself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love that. The 5th track is another single that I've heard, and it's called Bad Choices. You know, I don't want to spoil it, but you can probably tell from my face how I feel about this record. But yeah, this is Bad Choices.
Never tell you that I didn't do it. I'm self-made, made to a goon. I turn your castle into a ruin. Till of the season in the market steward. The first one get the egg, nigga, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we do, this track called Wake 'em Up, call it Folger.
How you go from a misfit to a mogul? Yeah. Just talking about obviously where he's come from to where he is now, like, you know, circumstances or growing up in the hood, man. Yeah, it's very rare that you make it out of the hood, let alone make it out to be a hugely successful entertainer, rapper, musician, celebrity, however you want to call it, the odds are stacked against you, man. The odds are severely stacked against you. So anybody that's made it out of that environment, like, you have to give yourself a pat on the back, man. You have to thank God most importantly, because yeah, it's kind of mad, yeah.
Of course, made a couple extra so to have a bird with the moisture. Trying to pass the blue and yellow jacket in the Ford Taurus, wearing up a metro time with my bitch in the Lord. The ASC McLaren rocking all velour, bucket hat cocked to the side. I'm a connoisseur. How you nigga broke as fuck, but outside chasing hordes. I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. That nigga you be hating on. Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do shit but just make money. Real nigga go make sure it's found good. Real nigga never quit, even when it's slow.
Russian perpetual, they smash the Air Force. What all the good girls that make bad choices.
Where does Uncle Al find these soul samples from, man? Where does he find them? Honestly, like, this guy's been doing this for the majority of his career, man. Where does he find these samples from? That same thing I had from Kanye, man. When I used to listen to his beats, I'm like, how the hell did you, like, where did you get this from? Like, how do you even have the ear to, you know? But that's why they're two of the greatest hip-hop producers of all time, man. And you can tell that Alchemist is a student of the game, man. You can tell that he's a real producer. Like, you know, he's an actual student of the game. He takes his craft very seriously. You know what I mean? I would love to sit down with this guy, man, and just like, not even learn from him, because I don't produce myself, but just to see, you know what I mean, like, his thought process in when he's selecting beats and when he's listening to samples. Like, I would just love to just sit down with him, innit? But yeah, man, obviously I've already heard that track. It was one of the singles, like I said, and yeah, man, along with, you know, everything I've heard so far, apart from really Colossal. Obviously Colossal, I was 50-50 on that, but other than that, man, this has been flawless so far, bro. Like, moving on to track number 6, and funny enough, it is the album's name. That's the name of the song that I have in front of me. It's the album's name, Life is Beautiful. Listen, let's see how this one is sounding, man. I can already tell by the instrumental, this is gonna be like a laid back, reflective track. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, reflecting on where, you know, you've come from to where you are now. I mean, I might be wrong in it. I might look like an idiot towards the end of this song, but yeah, this is the vibe that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? But
so big, man, I had to step back. Full time at my craft. I'm a full-time dad. Morning time decision or a top on the rack. Sun dropped off, now I'm back to the lab. G350 sitting nice on the paper. Espresso shot while I count this paper. New windbreaker, wet archival tape. Tuck in Benicia. Nigga like me, love, nah, you never seen me. Out on the beach, spend my life on wax. Early on that calisthenics, after that I kick back and rolls.
hey, Larry June on the hook.
Keep on everybody to eat. It's a cold world, Jermaine wearing a mink. Even with my shoes, I'm not facing the beat.
I don't gatekeeper. I need everybody to eat, or I want everybody to eat. Listen, I rate that still. I rate that.
Appetite for destruction, they was craving deceit. Careful what you put inside, the outside, the receipt. Me and Larry take our eyes with the vibe on the beat. Say my name a couple times, I arrive in some please. I come straight up out the field like a nigga picking wheat. I've been on the winning streak, I made out pick all the beats. Intermittent fasting with the burpees got me looking sleep. Kissing on my Georgia peach, I've been on the right path. I'ma take my son to practice in these out-of-state tags. His daughter got a license and I pray she don't crash. But I know she ready, she got it from my dad. And my middle child never going outside. If they roll joints good, I put them on staff.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry, man. Hey, both Larry June and you know, 2 Chainz are going off right now, man. Are you stupid? It was such an uplifting song and an uplifting message, man. And yeah, man, 2 Chainz and what's it called, Larry June were both going off, man. I love to hear, you know, them talk about their family life, them talk about being fathers. Good to hear the reflective part, do you know what I'm saying, of their life, obviously giving thanks for where they are. Life may not always be perfect, but life is beautiful, and you know, no matter what you're going through, you can find some ray of happiness or some ray of gratification, you know what I'm trying to say, of the life that we are living, because ultimately we are blessed, you know, to be living and breathing, to be able to experience life. It's a blessing. So I love how obviously this track relayed that message, and yeah, man, the production as always was just A1, and like I said, it was good to hear the different perspectives of Larry and 2 Chainz on this record. Obviously them talking about fatherhood, them talking about obviously being a man and being responsible for holding the house down, you know, paying your bills, you know what I'm trying to say, making sure everyone around you is good, you know. So yeah, it was good to hear that, man, because I can definitely relate to that. But yeah, fire. One of my favorite ones so far. Moving on to track number 7, and it's called Generation.
Myself, my partner got locked up by bounty hunters. I tell a bitch take a jet ski from Miami to Bahamas. Alright. We the generation got these kids all on the dirty Sprite. We the generation got them on the Perkies every night. We the generation got them on the switches, kill on sight. We the generation make them get revenge, kind of like. And now my therapy emotional like a jelly bean. She just wants some ketamine. This right here is better me.
Yo, them synths are actually mad, you know, and this is the thing about Alchemist as well. He's got different bags that he can choose from. He's not just a one-dimensional producer, but far from it. Like, he's got different, you know what I mean, different styles, different patterns, different, you know, rays of production that he can hit us with, you know.
I might get you like what's happening in your face like acne, frozen set like daiquiri. Started from behind the only time she talking back to me. I don't front on niggas that on factory celebrities and jazzy tea. I buy pound smoke, nigga know not to say pad weed, side beats.
Oh, this beat is sinister, bro. Like, this beat is violent. You know what I'm saying? This beat is violent. This beat is on crud.
Rock a white tee with an Epiphany. I'm the type to pull up on that geezer just to hit the night. 12 on my tail, I might hit mother spot. I'm trying to wait in a black box, knock down sock, rock a jet fire. On my phone, tell her chill, take it easy. That's what's happening. It's a cat.
It's nasty.
We cat. I be relish. Bitch shake sign. Bitch make sense. Bitch awake sign.
Generation, bro. That beat was nasty. That beat was, you know, it's one of those ones where you listen to a track like that before you go and fight one of your ops, you know. You just do it just to get you amped up, or, you know, if you're a professional athlete, like if you're a boxer, or if you're, you know, a martial artist or something like that, like before you face your opponent, you listen to a track like this, because this is gonna get you amped up, do you know what I'm saying? Just go and fight someone, you know. But yeah, that was like, that was grimy. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. So track number 8 is called Any Day.
If you really wanna win, you gotta take them steps. I done had every whip, I need more investments. I took a lot of L's, but I'm still thankful, cause it's not really an L if you gang sign. Check crib, my job.
It's not really an L. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not really an L if you learn from it, for real. Yeah, don't be afraid to take L's, ladies and gentlemen. For me, I don't consider L's as losses. I consider them as lessons. You know what I'm saying?
Prouve. If you wanna make a difference, gotta change, son. On my way to $1, thinking mathematics. That's how you push to do thing. You with my head backwards. It's not white gold, baby. It's platinum. It's got a typo, baby. I'm happy. Got a trip on shit. We out in Tokyo, spending on fashion. Street nigga, but my income passive. I can talk this money shit in Spanish. But I be on no other shit.
I tag around with a lawyer. Come to your residence, you dying for it.
Come on.
I still ask the price and I can afford it. Plenty equity on the property order. What's in my pocket, a
Free
rock
game.
and a quarter. Wish a nigga would, a copper supported. It was like your style, they might even clone you. I was smoking at the house, a popular loner. But when I
was Any Day. So soulful, man. Like, I just love to hear it when two rappers are actually spitting, talking from a grown perspective as well, man. Because I know 2 Chainz is over 40. I think Larry June is close to that as well. It's just good to hear grown men rapping, man, about grown men shit, you understand? Coming from a place of wisdom, which I love. But yeah, like, another cold track. Add that to the list of many. So this is track number 9 and it's called Epiphany.
I'm a rich nigga with benefits. Break your hard ribs, $100 bills and ligaments. Put 2 different girls in the same predicament. Soon as I pull it out, they started licking it. Keeping the way I move, I'm moving swiftly. Spoiled with the Cartiers and Tiffany. Okay, I'm the hustler of the century. Nothing but respect when they mention me. Yeah, I'm talking real.
Flows hard. Come on.
You moving with a switch, you need a switch address. I got more asses than a sass. Southside got lost, but trying to see straight. Took that bitch back and got a rebate.
That shit I'm about. Water on me, I'm fountain.
Yeah.
Roll on me, I'm floating. Roll on me, I'm bold.
Yeah.
Fuck you, mean I'm hot. Photo for my box. 300 for my box. 800 for this chop. Don't think none that don't cook. Selling eats for the high, I'm jigging. Project nigga, but a hobo listen. Sun in the hoop and a hobo 50. World tour, I got plenty shows. She made 2K and now that's telephone. They just get in my back pocket. I was up top, but I was on the low. I'm saying, oh, leave a big hole in your backbone.
Come on.
Real man with a bad phone. Sell a hell old like a macaroni. Finish me, remember real quick list.
Boy, I can't lie. Listen, 2 Chainz has not come to play on this album, man. For real. He is currently outshining Larry June for me. And that's not to say that Larry June is doing bad. He's not. Larry June is killing it in his own right. But honestly, like, this is a shock to me, man. The way that 2 Chainz is sliding all the way through this album, man, he is killing almost every track that he's on right now. I don't know if it's because, like I said, I've heard Larry June on Alchemist Productions before. Reason why I'm just like, yeah, I'm expecting greatness. But 2 Chainz is the one that's like really surprising me at the moment, and this was one of the best tracks on the album so far for me. Epiphany, I mean, 2 Chainz killed the hook. Obviously, he killed his verse as well, and yeah, I just think that his flow was better suited to this song. Wasn't sure about the flow that Larry June kind of adopted. Like, it was a bit too, like, I don't know. I think he was doing too much. Like, I think obviously he wasn't able to kind of catch the flow of the beat as well as 2 Chainz did. I think he went for like a very fast paced sort of rhyming scheme, where I think obviously he kind of should have done his more traditional slower paced, you know what I'm trying to say, rhyming scheme instead. I think that would have fit better with the track. But yeah, the track number 10 is called Tru Organics.
In the microwave, I'm hard like that. He ain't got a plan. How you ball like that? I got an app on my phone that I use to stretch. You so focused on me, thought you dudes depressed. These not Cartier, just look at the lens. It's the type of shit that get you when you cop this bin. She hopped in and handed over, I look back with a grin. I high touch and San Lorenzo, she hit for a badge. And this was 2016 when you were still in the house. I never had a rap check, but I was up in the drop. And every time I do a show, I get the flashbacks. I'm doing shows everywhere, I got that bag at. I tell my youngin' be cool on them cash apps. I tell 50K cash on my last track. Like me, I got bills on the way, I'm going crazy.
Come on.
Hop out the old school with the AC.
Yep.
It's a good day to get some paper.
It's a good day to get some paper. Baby, put away your check, call you with a trap star. I be on your side like stretch marks, yeah, I'm that hard.
I've been on your side like stretch marks. Hey, that's a bar. I've been on your side like stretch marks.
Hey. Checking out the Rory end zone to cut the wind in. Every shit cost so much I'm glad I couldn't fit in it. When I bought my first trap house, I put a pit in it. When I got my second trap house, I put a stick in it.
Hey.
Scale user and you but to keep down the confusion. Preachers say we lust too much, see we seen prostitution. We seen random shoe kids, we seen some adults buy some drugs from random school kids. Hood or traumatized you, carry animals like a true kid. They ask me how I'm surviving around all the bullshit. I'm in
So that was Tru Organics, man, and oh my days. Yeah, listen. Oh, hey. 2 Chainz, my guy. You're coming with heat, man. You're coming with some serious heat, man. The way he's able to change flows during his verses so effortlessly as well. He's just, I don't know, man. He's just a person exuding so much confidence. You know, it's mad how, like I said, working with the right producer can bring out something different in an artist, man. It can bring the best out of them. You know what I'm saying? It can bring the best out of them in every aspect. And this is what it's doing for 2 Chainz. Again, shout out to Larry June. Another solid verse by him, you know. But 2 Chainz is the one that's really carrying this so far for me. The next track is the final track, and it's track number 11, and it's called Jean Prouve, or Prouve. Listen, I'm not French, so excuse me if I got that wrong, but yeah, let's see how this one sounded, man. Obviously, this is the last track, so I'm hoping they go out with a bang, you know what I'm saying? Because everything's been fire so far.
Some shit never changes a part of me.
I love it when Larry June gets on his R&B shit, you understand? And he starts obviously singing during the chorus, man. You know what I'm saying? And he starts adopting some melodies. That's when Larry June is in his bag, man, for real. Like, his melodic hooks are something else, man, for real. So right now, we're only about 5-10 seconds in. I'm already loving it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Always got my mind right. Ooh, I done really got my mind right. I've been trying to shake the like ceramic mugs. Virtual shopping from my phone. I just copped the tub. Got the shit all marble, bitch. You know what's up. She walked in Chanel bag full of blue honeys. Set the trap on the table. I just kept thumping. Stripe on the tires in my AMG. Italian summer truffle. I'm out in Italy.
Malaysia, 2 verification codes. I like 1 2 to 1 the ratio. I forget about my ex, just like Mexico. One said 2 Chainz, the other said there he go. And yellowtail, fountain blue. Niggas know my flow nasty, like Mountain Dew. You been over here for a minute, what you about to do?
That was the last track, and yeah, that was a great way to finish. Production was a lot more slower. It suited Larry June down to a T. I mean, this is his bag, right? But surprisingly, you know, as he's been doing throughout the whole of this tape, man, 2 Chainz held himself down, you know, during this last track, even though obviously this probably wasn't his preferred type of production. He just said, listen, fuck it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I can rap on just about anything, and I can still kill it. And that's exactly what he showed here. It was a great way to end this fantastic listen. And guys, I'm going to be real. I didn't expect this to be that good. Listen, I expected it to be good because, again, when it comes to Alchemist and Larry June, they don't miss. They absolutely don't miss. All their collaborations have been fire, but I didn't expect, you know, 2 Chainz to come as hard as he did. So for me, that made it even better. And this is definitely an album of the year contender. This is definitely probably going to be in my favorite albums of the year list. You know, it's definitely going to be a contender, man. And it's my favorite project so far that I've heard this year, without a shadow of a doubt, man. And these 3 need to actually collab again. I would like to hear, you know what I'm trying to say, more from them. And yeah, man, I just want to give it up to obviously Larry June. Larry June's always killing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of Larry. Obviously, The Alchemist, one of my favorite producers and one of the best producers out right now. And in hip hop history, period. You know what I'm saying? And 2 Chainz, listen, bro, you came with it, man. Your wordplay, your flow, you know, your punchlines, like everything was on point, man. You definitely surprised me on this one. I can't even lie to you, man. You were definitely the MVP in my opinion. You know what I'm saying, of this whole tape. You definitely stepped up your game, and again, this just goes to show you what a great producer does. You know what I'm saying? They're able to elevate artists, you know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, man, 2 Chainz, you killed it, bro. Like, you absolutely killed it. But all three of them killed it, man. Let me not even just give props to 2 Chainz. All three of them killed it. And yeah, Life is Beautiful, man. Very, very, very dope listen. I'm gonna have to listen to this again. I'm actually gonna listen to it again after I finish filming this reaction, because from what I heard, man, this project is just, it's a chef's kiss, man, for real. So shout out to all 3 of these artists and producers involved. And guys, obviously, let me know what you thought about this project below. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back again real soon with another one. But until then, my people, stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.